catching feelings, baby.
I guess this is gonna be my little intro every time. Y'all, I have like 4 minutes, so doing great. Good morning. How are my beautiful CC cousins doing? Yay! I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. Girl, when I tell you this baby is a powerhouse, don't play with her. Whew, y'all, runway girl, Mason Asar, as a girl, just look at it. Butchering those Arabic perfume names. Like, are you serious? I smell the good, and look the good. Smell and look the fuck good, y'all. Girl. But, y'all know I need to go to Dollar Tree. Y'all know y'all coming along with your girl, because why not? And I need to go to Dollar Tree and get some bags. Okay, so I'm making pasta salad for baby girl's birthday party, my famous pasta salad. And so I need to get the little clear cups. Then I also need to get some bags to put her birthday gifts, because, I mean, we're going to need some huge bags. I'm going to go to Dollar Tree first. I need to return that thing at Target. I have not been to Target to return that sleepwear set. I also need some pink Dove lotion. I also need to go to Ulta. I need a NYX, or it might be a Target. I need a brow pencil. The one that I use, let me put a little bit of this on. What is, woo! Girl. So I'm about to spray this perfume on me and the bottle broke and spilled everywhere. Are you serious? Now she smelled good, but no. Like, y'all, I keep wasting things. Like, what is my life? And I was like in a hurry. I'm doing good. Great timing. Oh my goodness. Oh. Y'all, if she spilled all over down my pants, but I'm not changing pants. I smell really good. I probably get 5,000 comments today. But guess what? We're not going to let that get to us. We're going to keep pushing. What time is it? I'll show you guys my outfit later, guys. So we're not going to go to the mirror. We're going to go to the car. Okay? But I'll just show you guys real life stuff. Life with CC, it is what it is. It's the raw and the real and the truth. Waste this. Look. I mean, like, she broke so easily. So this little juice. Y'all see how I let it get me down, baby? I'm going to put her in something else that I have. But y'all already know I'm going to order another one. I called hubby. He said, baby, just order another one. I am. But, dang, that thing expensive. I think that one like $50. Let me see if I have any coupons. But first of all, let's get our ass in this car. And let's go. Because I need to be down the road. I mean, I cleaned it up pretty fast. I did really good. And the glass wasn't everywhere. Just like one big chunk of glass. But still, like, what is my life? Girl, you see how I let that get me down? Hey. I let that get me down at all, baby. Keep it pushing. Things you cannot control. Keep it going, y'all. Just keep it going. I might need to take this rag. We're like I got a itching problem. Get off this camera, Cece, y'all. Let go. Y'all know I have the body wash in this brand from Dollar Tree, and it's really good, guys. It's only $1.25, and the scent is really strong. I think I have this one and another one, but this is really good. TikTok was raving about it, and I tried it, and I love it. I don't have the peach. Oh, this conditioner. Oh, this shampoo and conditioner. But they have the body wash in this brand. And it's really, really, really good. Oh, they never have the regular milk of magnesium. They always have the cherry. I want the regular. Nope. Now I have to go to get the, they always have cherry. They used to have, y'all know, put milk of magnesium on my face for primer. And I used to get it from here for $1.25. But, well, of course, it was back then. Now it's $3. Everything has went up. I found the blue ones. I don't see any clear ones. Let me see. I wonder if she will. No, these are too small. I need to call Kia and see which one she wants. All right, she liked these, so we're getting these. Now I'm getting some big bags. I wish they had Bluey print, but they don't have Bluey. They only have Paw Patrol. We love Mickey and Minnie. That's cute. Okay, I like this one. Happy birthday popcorn. That's pretty. I like that theme. Go Donuts, it's your birthday. I kind of like that one, the pizza one. Oh, I like that. Girl, I realized I'm over here chomping this gum. I'm hungry. I need to eat, y'all. I'm over here chomping this gum. I'm like, God, dog, calm down, girl. Oh, Minnie Mouse on that one. Okay, I'm getting those. That's cute. That one's cute. I gotta reach it. I'm returning that red sleepwear set I told you guys about. I ordered medium online already. This is a small, so I'm running in and out. I need to get some soap, Dove soap right quick, and look at their nails, and out the door.
Order mine as well, so it's like
yeah, and I see they have the minis. I like this. But yeah, I'll be right here waiting, or over there with the nails. Just two. Thank you, ma'am.
Only those two, or you want the other ones too?
No, just those two, the same kind. Caramel. I'll be over here with the nails, okay, sweetie? Thank you. Y'all, Target loves me. Do you hear me? Girl, I'll tell you later. No, we're going to talk about it now. Hold on. Somebody coming down the aisle. Y'all, this is like deja vu. I feel like I did this. I did a few weeks ago. Y'all, this is like deja vu. So they have the little minis. I'm going to show you guys. They have the Tree Hut minis. Ah, that's so cute for traveling. But they have the little minis, lotion, the EOS. And I'm like, do y'all have the big one? And she was like, yeah, they're right there in the back. When I want the pistachio EOS, it was right there in the back. They had to pull up and give me 3. Then when I was here last time, I wanted the spray. It was in the back, not out yet. The girl came out, let me smell them. Very patient, very nice, very demure. Now they have the lotion, the big ones back there. They have the little small hand size ones like this back, you know, out. She said the big ones are right there. They haven't put them out yet. She said, but I'm going to get them for you. Are you serious? Y'all, they love CC. Target loves CC. They don't know nothing about CC. Y'all need to sponsor me, Target. Because I got the Dove lotion. I mean, I told you guys I want some Dove. I need some more Dove soap. And I need to show you guys how I organize my Dove soap as well. I hope I remember that. I want the 4-pack. They don't have the 4-packs. I have to get the big one. Yeah. Also, I grabbed the other. Girl, I said in and out. CC, sorry. I said in and out dinner. And then my hand weighed down. Look. Look, it's broke. Let me quit. Let me knock on some wood. But we don't need that. Lord, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. But yes, girl. They say you're supposed to put Vaseline on your points and then put perfume. But she's went to the back to get me 2 lotions because Walmart is out of them, guys, completely. Like, they got gone really fast. They only have the peppermint and cocoa, and cocoa don't smell like ish. I want the caramel. So yeah, let me show you guys the Tree Hut minis. I'm gonna look at the nails. By that time she should be here. And let me show you guys something. This I don't like glitter on me, but this right here smells really good. I have some at home. It smells like a cake, but it's not longevity at all. Just letting you guys know. All right, let's go look at the minis. Ooh. $5. These are so cute, y'all. Big Dude and I might be going out of town next weekend. I mean, I don't have to fly, but this is good when I get on the airplane. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. See, I got my 2. You're so sweet. Have a good day. Oh, this is a new one. Frozen honey. I never smelled this one. Let me smell this. Hello, my beautiful cousins. Your girl's got the shower, learning her sense. Y'all, hold on. Let me show you guys. Let me get my tail. Y'all see my new sleepers? Woo, woo. I am so excited. Hold on, I'm gonna sit down, but let me scoot back and show you guys.
Hey, not too much.
Not too much. Hey, now call me baby boo.
Chill out.
Y'all know me. Are you okay?
Chill out.
You got butterfingers. Are you smart? I got butterfingers. You got butterfingers. Butterfingers. Oh, y'all. Remember I had got, can I? Y'all better ask you, can I talk to y'all?
Yes, you may.
I don't need your permission. Anyways, y'all remember I got Ebony a pair of these. Woo, with this print. Hey, since we twins now, because we rock. Hey, we rock. Hey, and I love this soft print from Target. I'm telling you guys, like, okay. Y'all, I'm crunk because I just got off from work and hubby got me this. I know, Dutch Bros, and I'm drinking at 7:21 at night. That is so bad, but I'm being so real about it. But yes, y'all, so I was so excited. I told you guys I had did a Target order online, and I had ordered these in a size that fit. So these are a size medium, and I freaking love them. How is an ant? I freaking love them, guys. Like, they fit so good. Now, I ain't gonna lie. It's going to be so hard to get rid of my big ones. Like, why? It's like a pair of sweatpants that's really big and you really love them. Can you shut that door, please? It's like a pair of sweatpants that's really big and you love them, or your favorite pair of jeans or something. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all, but I turn this camera off. I'm gonna text Corey and be like, you want me to wash and dry my sleepwear set, and do you want them? Because Jazz said she didn't want them. I don't know. Y'all like, girl, throw them away. Them things been since 1910. Of course I got my money's worth. It's just great quality. But anyways, so of course I got every color. I got this color with the shorts, and y'all know I don't like pants because I get hot really fast. Like, I get really hot. So I got the red. I showed you guys the red ones. It was a size small. I took the small back. All of these are a size medium, guys. So I got red. I got gray. I have navy blue. When they come for you, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? And I have black. I'm excited. I can throw. I'll probably go ahead and throw the other ones away if Corey don't want them. I mean, of course I'm gonna throw away. What else am I gonna do with them? Calm down. Y'all have to calm down. I'm getting to with myself. Okay, now that I have calmed down, when I went inside the store in Target, and the reason why I ordered these online, guys, it's because I only found the red in the store. Remember when we went shopping together? I showed you guys that. When I went back to Target a few days later, I didn't see these. They did have my size. They were on the side. And on the app, it kept saying I can pick up like a drive up. I'm like, damn, but tell me that they're not in. So why I keep saying drive up, and I don't see my size or this print anywhere. It was a whole rack full of all the colors that I picked out. So I could have been had this order, but it's okay. CC didn't know. So next time I trust the app, because you guys know what I go through when it comes to the lotion. They will put it like it's out there on the floor and it's back there in the back.
Man, I'm so hungry. What did you eat?
So yeah. Thank you guys for reminding me to get my cups. So I got a thing of cups from the dollar section. Y'all really didn't remind me. I'm just being sarcastic. I'm just saying I remembered. I remember when my heart broke. And then, ho, 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 who would go? So Rudolph food. Oh my goodness, that fish is so good, baby.
Yeah.
Some Rudolph food, y'all. Like, I can't taste none because I'm drinking right now. And I can't eat and drink together. You guys know that. But making life sweeter. You're going to make my life sweeter when I eat it. Okay, so you guys know about Christmas. You know, I'm decorating a little early this year. And then you guys see in my kitchen, I got like the little nooks and crannies. So I have things to put in my little areas. But for something different this year, I found these guys in the little $3. I'm going to say $1 to dollar to whatever section. Because everything is not $1 and everything is not, I don't think it's less than $5. I mean, I don't think it's more than $5 for the dollar spot
Dollar spot?
at Target. I think it used to be $1. It's went up. So I got 2, choo choo. Gonna ride it, choo choo. Gonna ride it, choo choo. Gonna ride that train. I'm gonna ride the train in my new jammies. Babe, I'm ride the train in my new pajamas.
Right, what? Yeah, you gonna ride a train.
All right, hush. Shouldn't say nothing. Y'all, look how pretty. Pretty today. Look how pretty this is. Like, are you serious? Y'all, this is so cute, girl. And you pull the little tab. Is the tab? I think the tab already been pulled, girl. Yup, it's been already. Hold on. You better not be broke. Are you broke? Y'all, it's broke. It won't stay. It won't stay lit like this. I have to make it do it. No, I don't want to take this back. I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired. A part of me done died. Y'all, it would not stay lit up. I have to hold the bottom with my thumbnail. That's messed up. And I do want to go and exchange this, guys, because I really was excited to use this. I mean, why not? It's cute. That's like a little cheap thing.
Is that a gingerbread house?
Yeah, look, I have to stay like this for it to stay.
Really?
Yes.
See, I probably.
Babe, you better fix this. And normally you got to pull out the little plastic part. There's no plastic part to it. This is ridiculous. But anyways, I have to take it back, guys. And then exchange it for...
I'm kind of big.
Sorry, y'all, my nose itching. I'm gonna have to exchange it. But let me put this in this bag. So I put it in the garage for my Christmas, with my Christmas stuff. I love these. As you guys know, Cece go all out for Christmas. All out for Christmas. So yeah, that's what I got. Okay. Let's talk about it. Because you want this? Like, it's really, really sad. So when I went to Dollar Tree, I had to buy this. How'd you get it to stay? Y'all, he got it to stay.
Kind of big dude out.
Okay, clocking for Christ, clocking for Christ. Okay, big dude. Turn it off so you can turn it back on. Oh, you got to go all the way over. Y'all, my brain. I'm for real, like, I'm just like this because of this.
What you do without me?
What I do without you, baby?
Right.
I can't breathe without you, baby. What?
I'm big.
No, we know it. We know. But, yeah, so when I say this, even my husband don't even know this, guys. I'm being honest. He don't know what I'm about to tell you guys, so he finna know now. So I had to buy this from Dollar Tree. It's a pill organizer. Y'all, I went to the doctor. I know somebody told me down there in the comments, this was months and months and months ago, that I might forget things because of COVID. So my doctor's appointment that I had, it was like my checkup doctor appointment a couple of vlogs ago. I talked to my prescriber about it, and he told me that yes, COVID can have a lot to do with it. I had COVID 5 times. Yeah, 5 times. And he told me that, they could play a part in why I forget things. You don't have to be older to go through things. You don't have to be older to like forget things or have a certain kind of medical problem, right? So I be forgetting things, and this is what nobody knows. So, I told Ebony about it. I was telling her. So I was in the tub the other morning, and this is not the first time this has happened to me. Not the first time. So I was in the tub the other morning before Jazz went to work, and I knew it was going to be time for my medicine about 6:30. So I put the pill on the tub for me to take, so I don't have to, because I'm not going to get out the tub, go get my medicine, get back in the tub, So before Jazz went to work, I was like, baby, can you go get me a water bottle out the refrigerator? She was like, yes, ma'am. I said, okay. And I said, I said, give me a water bottle. So I reached to get the pill. I couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, I thought I took the pill. Y'all, I already had took the pill and I forgot that I took the pill. So Jazz was heading out the door. I said, Jazz, she was like, yes, ma'am. I said, you reached me a pill? I said, reach my medicine, please. And she was like, okay. So she gave me my medicine. I said, but I said, did I take it? I said, well, no. So I'm like feeling around in the tub. I don't see the pill. I'm looking outside the tub. I don't see the pill. So I'm like, well, maybe it fell in the water and it dissolved or something. I don't know. So I took the same medication twice because I forgot that I took the first one. I took the same medication twice because I forgot that I took the first one. Like, guys, my mind be so forgetful that I've been doing that. I've been doing that a lot, not just recently. I've been doing that a lot, and that's not good. That's not good. And not just medication. I forget a lot of stuff. Like one day, you know how we have a greeting that we say when when the headset go off? I forgot the greeting. That is a problem. I forgot the greeting at my job. What? I feel like this is not normal. You know, yes, it could be COVID. I don't know. But when I forgot my medication, like, you know, I can't keep going through this because I can hurt myself forgetting. Of course, I made sure. I said, oh, no. As soon as I got this tub, babe, we're finna wrap it up and go get one. So I'm going to sit down tomorrow as a pill organizer. I don't need the time on here. I just know what I'm supposed to take and everything and how many and everything. So I already, you know, this is a pretty good one. I mean, it's at Dollar Tree or whatever. And I'm going to use this because if I don't take it out my little case, then I know I didn't take it. You get what I'm saying? But y'all, that's bad. And it makes me sad though. You know, like it really makes me sad that I forget stuff like that. I don't like that. I don't. I mean, I don't know. Like, and it's a routine thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a DJ. You're like, leave me alone, mama. But I don't know, guys. It just didn't sit well with me. Let's eat some of these. It just didn't sit well with me that how I forget stuff. So I was like, you know what? Get a pill organizer. And I'm going to go to the doctor. And I'm going to ask him if he need to do an MRI or something on my brain. I know. Oh my God, CC, you're so dramatic. Babe, I love to be dramatic. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Because I just feel like this is sad. When I forgot the greeting at work, and them calls come back to back, how I forget the greeting? Let's be serious. So, it's alright. I don't think this reindeer likes its food. I am a reindeer. Oh, no. Okay. Spoke too soon. They got some pretzel things in here. Like honey mustard or something. Okay. The flavors are arriving up. But yeah. But that's all, guys. This is really hurting my feelings. I'm like, it's not even funny anymore because I'll like laugh about it. But it's not even funny anymore because taking your medicine double time, that's not cute. That's not good. That can be dangerous. So I feel like I need to have an MRI, CT scan, whatever they need to do. I need to have a test done on my brain. I need to get my brain checked out. I feel like it because I don't know. I'm not saying it's anything bad. I just need to make sure because I was not forgetful. I do forget things, but like it's getting worse and worse. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to get emotional thinking about it because it just hurts my feelings. I'm like, what's wrong with me? Why am I doing that? It might be something small to y'all, but like forgetting things all the time. Like I said, forgetting my greeting on my phone calls, and I just hung up the phone with the a call. Like, I've been at that job for a long time. It's not like I'm new and I just started. That's just this. I don't like that. And so I took that medicine twice. I let the tub water out. I couldn't find the pill. I took it. Didn't nobody come take it. Like they took my child's Benadryl. So I'm a little salty about that. But yeah, I took the medication twice. And that's dangerous. So yeah. Also, guys, he did put me on a low dose of blood pressure medicine. I've lost weight. I got off those Coke Zeros. My refrigerator had to stay with some zeros in there, like, you know, Coke, Dr. Pepper, Sunkist, 7-Up, some kind of zero. I got off of those zeros. I got off of T-bombs. All that sugary stuff. I know I'm eating some sugar now, but I'm just saying I wasn't doing that. I would have did that and this. I was stressed out when I found out I had to have spine surgery. So, you know, a lot plays in it. I lost some weight. Stress will make me lose weight really fast. And I've kept it off. And I'm like, well, perfect timing too, because you remember I kept going to the doctor and, you know, they were saying, you know, I need to lose some weight or whatever. So it's not weight, guys. Just because you have high blood pressure be hereditary, it always have to be weight. Because I've lost weight. I'm on blood pressure pill. The lowest is 5 milligram, but still I'm on it. And it's okay. I'm okay with it. It is what it is. Jazz. It's a pair of joggers that's in that bag. Are those yours? Some black ones? Because I want them.
You talking about the white letter on the side?
Yeah.
Yes, Sam, I don't want them.
I want them, girl. Them cute.
You can have them. Did you read what it says?
Huh?
Did you read what the light says?
What did it say?
I think it says like class of 21 or something like that.
I am class of 21.
Girl, bye.
Girl. So yeah, guys, that's all I want to talk to you guys about. How forgetful your girl has been over here. And yeah, we're gonna get it together. We're gonna work, we're gonna get through it. And get me another doctor's appointment. I'm calling in the morning and get that scheduled with him. And be like, you know, I know we talked about, you know, that what it could be and all that, but I need to know that I'm okay, just for a peace of mind, so I can have a peace of mind. Oh wow, I gotta laugh that off. That was funny. No, it wasn't. But yeah, just for a little peace of mind. Huh? I thought he was calling my name. But yeah, y'all, let me go in here. I smell like an orange mandarin, an orange tangerine, something. Because I'm layering my scents today was orange. And some of my cousins wants to know how I'm layering my scents, guys. I show you guys like in order how I do them. But like, I think y'all want to know like what makes, like how I know what goes with what. So I will kind of explain that more. I was going to do it tonight. But I kind of want to go in here and just lay down. I'm going to go ahead and do this and then lay down. Whatever. So I will make sure I get that video to you. Or put that in a video and show you guys like how I be brainstorming. Because I'm being honest, I'm not, like, I don't perfect it. I just kind of go by what I smell and pick out, and I look at the notes. And sometimes I don't look at the notes. I just go by what I smell, and I just put some stuff together, and I be the best smelling one in the room. So just because somebody don't tell you not the best smelling one in the room does not mean you're not the best smelling one in the room. I'm telling you. And I don't see you, and I don't smell you, but I'm telling you that you are the best smelling one in the room. Mind you, you do not have to layer your scents to be the best smelling one in the room. It might help, yeah, but you don't have, you can just spray your perfume. Now, I used to do that. It didn't work for me. You know, it was just hard, but that's why I got into that layering. But you don't have to layer to be the best smelling one in the room. Everybody is different. Okay, everybody's different. Ever since I started layering my scents and get into Arabic perfumes, I've been the best smelling one in the room. It helps me for me. Because I didn't get those compliments before. That's why I'm like, what's going on? And I'm wearing expensive perfumes. Even layering in expensive perfumes, I'm not the best smelling one. That's why I got into Arabic perfumes. So, call the police. I don't know what to tell you. It worked for me. So I always share what works for me, and you do what works for you. Do you, boo-boo. Like I tell you guys, do you, boo-boo, do you. But let me go in here and put this up. Clean all this up. What's in here? Nothing. Oh, that was easy to clean up. And I'll call you guys back tomorrow. You don't call me baby boo. Hey, 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 what's back there? You don't call me baby boo. Jazz, don't hate, what's back there? Look, she don't call me baby boo. Girl, I just realized that my 90s matching my hair. I just realized that it's matching, like the brown tips is matching my 90s. Okay, Sissy looking all cute and pretty. Ooh, woo, I just realized that. I'm loving it. Like, girl, and the skin is skinning. The skin is skinning. Okay, girl. Now take your ass and get in the bed. Don't do too much. Not too much. Not too much. Okay. Clock it for Christ. Clock it for Christ. Y'all sound like a dude. It is 3. What time is it? 3:08 in the morning. 3:08. And I can't sleep. And it's been like this like the past couple of days. Like my mind just keep running and running. I'm trying to put some lip gloss on and I brush my teeth. So calm down. I'm not talking to you with stinking breath. But I'm gonna sound like a dude. So Chris, CC Chris, I don't know. But yeah, like y'all, my mind just been running and ish. Like, if you gonna come out, don't embarrass me. Yeah, my mind been running 99 to 100 here lately. And yeah, I ain't gonna wear no bonnet this morning. Go ahead and put my wig on, put a little Milton stuff on it. But yeah, good morning. Lost track of time. And it's 3:08 a.m. Like, girl, I don't know, guys. Like, you know, sometimes, I don't know. Okay, so it's like here lately, it's like I've been feeling like a failure. And at first I'm thinking, I was just thinking like, why do you feel like a failure? Like, you know, you just ask yourself that question, like, what's wrong? You know? And just know, like, my home is my happy spot, right? My bedroom is my happy place. This room, my glam room / workplace, but forget the word. Let me stop. That was mean. Lord, forgive me. I'm grateful. But this room is my, it's like holding it like a child love, like a child, not gonna say love, how a child likes their blanket or their little lovey. This is how this room is for me. Now, before this room was decorated, it was fashion. And I do have fashion in the closet. I have fashion in the Jordan room because we have a 4-bedroom. You know, Corey moved out. We made that room a Jordan room if you're new here. But this is like my peace room. Like, so I can go here and just sit on the floor. You get what I'm saying? And I can just, and other night, I came here and I sat on the floor and I was just editing. I told her, I'm going to get up and edit. Because I know him. If he knows I'm up this time, like, I really hope he don't come in here and shut the door. Well, I told him about the edit, but he'll be like 2 nights in a row. What's going on? But y'all, but anyway, I can just sit in here and just feel that peace. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, I was watching Zaria's reel and she always cleans, you know, and she was saying that she's a steward. She'll be a great steward to her blessings. You know, having her home clean, and no matter where and how your home is, that is your home. That is your happy place. That's where God put you. And then sometimes I'm just like, well, I've been thinking like, I've been a failure. Like, just thinking about life. You get what I'm saying? Y'all thinking about life. And this might be long. I'm sorry. I just want to pour out my feelings to you guys because y'all are my cousins. And I just want to pour out how I feel. Like what, 3 o'clock in the morning, I need to be asleep. Like, I was falling asleep the other day at work. I'm on the call like this. And I had to wake up. Like, I'm falling asleep because I'm getting up this time morning. That's not good. No, it's not because the time changed. It's not that. no, it's been like over a week. It's just, my mind's been racing, and I just feel like a failure in life with a lot of things. And you know how you just like woulda, coulda, shoulda, and that's not good, but that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas. And wow. Like, I just feel like, how can I put this? I'm rich. And back then, I felt like I wasn't rich. And I complained all the time. But guess what? I really was rich. If I feel, I'm rich now. I was rich back then as well. You get what I'm saying? And I guess when you mature and you grow, you realize how you're rich. But guess what, baby? It's not the money and richness. It's richness and how the love. I was rich in love, guys. And it's like you didn't even realize, like, things that I went through that I complained about, and my husband and I, like, finances will break a marriage up. It can break a marriage up. And back then, we lived in a townhome for 13 years, guys. Let me get some water. Hold on. If it's discolored, it has lemon juice. I can't drink water without lemon juice if you're new here. But, y'all, and people y'all might judge me after this. I'm sorry. I just got to be real, keep it real. Like, my thoughts have been running. You get what I'm saying? But I'm trying to tell you what I've been thinking about. So I have to tell you this to tell you why I'm thinking about it, right? And I ain't good at story time and telling stuff. I just be like, we just FaceTime each other and we're on the phone talking. So if I'm all over the place, baby, I'm sorry. It's the best I can do because I just got to tell it. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk to you guys and just tell you how I've been feeling. And I know I can, I love you guys. And I just feel like we're cousins. Like I feel like we're family. And I just want to tell you guys how I feel, like how I've been feeling in Edge. Like I've just been feeling off up in the middle of the night, mind running. Like what's going on with me? And I feel like, back then I could have done better. I could have done better. We lived in a townhome for 13 years, not the job my husband have now, the job he had before. And I worked at a daycare. You guys know my back is messed up from that. I worked daycare for a lot of years, guys, because we didn't have anyone to keep our kids. So I'm like, why am I to work daycare and have a little check and let the kids go, Back then, $5.65 an hour, $6 an hour, back then. And so my kids, Jazz eczema is worse than Coria. So I'm gonna jump on it. And nothing's wrong with living in a townhouse for 13 years. Let's just get that straight right now. And oh my God, because they said something. I said I want the townhouse. Baby, they nice and luxury. And I don't care if it wasn't luxury. It ain't nothing wrong with the townhouse. You have a roof over your head, you're rich. First of all, I'm rich. I won the lottery this morning. Because guess what? I woke up. And I'm able to talk to you. Because some people are planning their loved one's funeral. You get what I'm saying? So stop thinking money in rich. Stop thinking money in rich. Because, baby, we're rich. We are rich. And people use that word for money. Baby, I'm using that word for love. Clock it for Christ. Back to the story. So we, where was I at? I forgot. Okay, anyways, I worked daycare for years. And my husband has always been the breadwinner. Like, he's always been the one to make the most because, I couldn't work like that. I had to work like a daycare job, not paying much. You guys know daycares don't pay their employees that much. And, but I was, then I was not grateful. I was mad because, it was hard on me. I had a lot of weight on me back then, guys. My biggest was 325 pounds. We understand I was like 200 and some pounds. I used to wear those like gauchos all the time. So they were like stretchy leggings. You guys know what gauchos are, like the wide leg capris. So it's like I would just eat. I was depressed. It's like I didn't know who I was. You get what I'm saying? I lost myself. I used to watch those Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of Potomac, Beverly Hills Housewives. I used to watch those shows. And I used to just like, oh man, I wish I could live like them. Oh my goodness, their house is so nice. You never know what those people are dealing with on the inside. So I'm judging what I see on TV. You know what I'm saying? And it started messing with my mind. And my sister Sharon, she was like, girl, you need to quit watching the reality shows. Those are not good for you. And I was like, but Sharon, I love them. She was like, no, you need to quit watching those. And I see what she mean. I stopped watching those reality shows because I was like wanting my life to be like theirs. And I would get mad. And then like my husband, like if I wanted something or whatever, I would get mad and we couldn't afford to get it. That wasn't right to treat him like that. Are you serious? Looking back now, that wasn't right. So my mind just been running here lately like, dang, like, why did I do all that? Why did I act like that? You get what I'm saying? Immature and childish. I'm thankful I've grown out of that, you know? And guys, we didn't have it like that. Like, we struggled bad. I had an expedition back then, right? So when I got paid, first of all, I had got my paycheck from work. And I'm like, why is my check $100 or something? So I go to the office and I didn't read my check stub. Reading is fundamental. I didn't read my check stub, and student loans had garnished my check. Baby, we was already struggling, and student loans took my check. They took a lot of my money. Well, I didn't make a lot of money. I made like $10 an hour, but student loans took money out of my check. So I told my husband, like, what we gonna do? Like, we didn't have no money. We were so broke. Okay, so me driving an expedition after paying bills, I didn't get food stamps, but groceries, stuff like that. Like, we had to pay for all of that. And y'all, I had to put $10 in my tank to last me week to week. I did. Then I had I don't really want to go into details, but I had a tumor in my stomach, guys. And I had to stop working because lifting those kids, the tumors in my duodenum area, so I couldn't keep lifting those kids. And I asked my director then, I was like, you please find me somewhere I can work because lifting the kids and stuff is hard on me. I'm hurting, And she was like, I can't do that. She can accommodate me. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Man, my husband's so nice, y'all. He was like, I work 2 jobs. I do what I have to do if you can't work. Like if it's hard for you. One thing I said about my husband, he worked 2 jobs back then a lot. We didn't see each other. We bickered and argued all the time because I missed my husband. I know that's why, because I missed him. Like, y'all, it was so hard for us. And looking back, I'm just like, what could I have done to where he didn't have to go through that in life? You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes me feel bad. And it's like, I couldn't do nothing. And the one time I could do something, we're going to get to that while I'm like beat myself up. But it's like, what could I have done to help him? I feel helpless. And so he worked 2 jobs. Let me tell you, his first job, he went on overtime. I'm like, oh, wow. As soon as you work 2 jobs, you're on overtime on your first job. So he had to be at work at 3 a.m. He got off at 2:30, 3 o'clock. Left that job, went to another job from 4 o'clock in the evening to 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. You got to be at the other job at 3 o'clock. So he would get an hour and a half sleep. My husband did this for months because he had to provide for his family. He is a go-getter. Even before that, he worked 2 jobs. We were struggling. It was hard. He worked 2 jobs. And then my dumb ass would be quitting jobs. I got blessed with a great job as a manager at a loan company. They couldn't keep an assistant, and I started as an assistant, and I became a manager. They couldn't keep an assistant, and they would make us do field calls at night where you go to that person's house at night and knock on the door and ask for the money. That was dangerous. And we had to do that 2 days a week. So my husband was like, I don't like you doing that. Like, that's dangerous, And I went on vacation. We went to Gatlinburg. Y'all, my phone rang off the hook so bad. My assistant could not handle the store. So I'm on vacation with some friends that we were friends with back then. And they were looking at me like, dang, CC, exactly. I could not enjoy vacation because my phone's ringing off the hook. She didn't know what she was doing. It was just bad. And I'm like, this job is just overwhelming. My husband, he's so sweet. He was like, babe, you can quit it. I'm like, no, and I quit the damn job. I quit it. I quit the job. I went and took the money to the safe deposit to the bank that night. And I called her and left her the key. So the supervisor had called me. She was like, can you please, like, we'll let you come back. Like, because nobody worked the store. I left the store fucking empty. Yeah, I left it empty. But I made good money. I had great bonuses. I'm a go-getter, guys. I am great. When I learn a job, I catch on fast. And when I'm at a job, I'm locked in. Ain't no switching up. I'm a go-getter, right? And I quit the job. And then looking back, girl, why would you quit that job? Y'all needed that money. Because like I said, and like I said, I left daycare and I was blessed with that job, but I left the job. And it's like, just dumb decisions that people make in life. And I was one of them. And but they didn't complain about not having no money. Okay, then why the hell you quit that good job, CC? Like talking to myself, right? Like, why did you do that? You should have made better decisions. You should have helped your husband. You could have done better. So fast forward to me working daycare. They garnished my checks. I had to tell my husband about that. Okay, first of all, I couldn't work. They removed the tumor. So I had got another job, whatever. And things took flight from there. But let's go back. So, yeah, even before they moved the tumor, guys, I could have done better. So my girls have, they had eczema really bad. And Jazz been in the hospital 3 times for her eczema. 3 times. And each time in a week each. So, hold on, let me get some water, please. My baby had been in the hospital. You had to suit up. And they had to put an IV in her foot because her skin was so bad. They couldn't put the IV in her skin. They had to put it in her foot. Like, it was just bad. So she was in the hospital. We stayed at the hospital with her, my, big dude and I, of course. And before that, so when they had eczema, they, younger, whatever, they still have it, but I'm just going back on this is where I'm stuck at. And this is what I'm dealing with, because if everything I just told you guys, like a backstory of I could have done better. Okay. And how I was complaining, I was rich. I was rich because my husband got up, and my God was able to let my husband get up every morning and put his shoes on and work those jobs, work those 2 jobs, y'all. He got an hour and a half sleep. You get what I'm saying? And then we were bicker. We would argue. I would accuse him of cheating. I'm like, oh, you must be cheating on me. You don't have sex. You must be cheating on me. I did, guys. I did, because he was like, baby, no, I'm not. I'm just tired, And I was like, I don't care. You are. And I'm just like a little brat, But our marriage was apart, guys, because we never got a chance to see each other. We didn't have that connection because it's like he was so tired. And then he was off both jobs on the weekend. So I'm like, I want to have family time. I want to do something. I want to take the kids somewhere, do something with them. But he was tired. And I had to respect that, But I'm like, you just want to sit on the couch. You want to do anything. You want to be like a knot on the wall. You don't want to do anything. Nagging like a bee. I mean, I can own my ish. One thing about CC now, back then I didn't want to own it, but now I can own my ish. And I was wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? And what else I was wrong for? Okay, let me go to the garnishment, how bad it was for us. To where I got paid, I had to put $10 in my expedition gas, because we had like $50 to our name. After we paid bills, we had to get groceries and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm like, okay, we have $50. I had to put $10 in my gas to my expedition to last us week to week. So we had Thursday to Thursday. $10 in an expedition. And I had to take the kids to my sister's house so my brother-in-law can take them to school. And then he took them to school for me. And then I had to go to work. So I'm the commute. And $10? $10. See, gas was cheap then, but baby, expedition, it was drinking it. And I had to go on a prayer. I had to go on a prayer. So then my husband, I want to make sure he was good. He had his cigarette money and his gas money, because we had food and stuff like that in the house. And he took the rest of the money, the $40, and made a stretch with his gas and his cigarettes. So that's what I'm saying. You never know somebody's story. You never know someone's story, And I used to cry all the goddamn time. I felt worthless. I felt helpless, I really did. And I'm like, I don't know why this shit is running back to me now. I guess because, you got to be a good steward to your blessings now. Like, we are so blessed. I thank God, but we're rich because I woke up this morning. I'm rich because what I deal with my back, I can still do the stuff that I do. Some people, I have been to, what's that doctor I've been to? Ooh, Jazz had to go to that doctor too. I forgot. If I remember, guys, I put it on the screen. But I've seen people like crippled with their situation and they can't help it. Like, I'm not making fun of nobody. I'm just saying, thank God I'm able to sit up and walk and do things. People can't tell what I go through in my pain because I get up and I go. You get what I'm saying? Y'all, every marriage is not perfect. It's not. My marriage is not perfect. Big Dude and I get into it. I get mad, pitch my fit. He pisses me off. I piss him off. I be like, don't touch me. And that's one thing he can't say. I be like, don't touch me. Do not. I mean, I'm mad. Like, don't touch me. I don't like no touchy-feely, no nothing. Nothing. I'm pissed. You know? But he always give in and like, but I learned I had to give in too because that's not right. And let me get some water, please. Y'all, I'm about to read my devotion this morning, pray my feelings away because, you know, this has been heavy on me. You know, this is my testimony, this is my journey. And another thing that really bothers me, okay, so I feel like I really could have helped my husband and I didn't help my husband. So I'm sitting there seeing how back in the day, how he struggled for us, not back in the day, but like, you know, how he struggled for us. And I didn't help my husband. That's wrong. I was fucking lazy. Lazy, CC. Get lazy. Who just quit a job knowing they need their money? But I wasn't looking at that. I looked at it because I knew my husband was going to work 2 jobs and he was going to do it. He was going to come through. I should not have done that because guess what? That's wear and tear on his body. I didn't think about how he felt. And then I'm sitting there nagging and watching these reality TV shows and getting mad and ish. Girl, I was wrong for that. And I'm beating myself up. Like, why did I do that? Yes, I've apologized to him. But this might help somebody out there that's doing the same thing that I did. Baby, stop. It's wrong. Or it could be vice versa. The guy and the girl. I don't know. Calm down, CC. Just thinking about it. I was so wrong. I did so bad. And when I could have helped my husband, I didn't. Fucking lazy. Being honest. When I could have helped him, I didn't, y'all. Okay, so at the daycare, the girls went with me. Jazz was 12. Jazz has always been mature. Always been mature at her age. Like, she's always been advanced. Always been advanced. Like, for real. So anyways, okay, so they went to daycare with me. And this daycare that I worked at for 10 plus years. And I had my weight loss surgery, so I was losing weight. So that's what I'm saying. It's not because I had the weight on me. There's no excuse, right? And here's another one. Like DJ Khaled saying, another one. And Jazz, her mama, the teacher had us outside and playtime. Okay, so this daycare I worked at was really structured and you'd be outside for 30 minutes to 45 minutes. They'll extend it just an extra 15 minutes if it's like fall and springtime. So, you know, let the kids get out and have a good time, right? So I went to my director and I'm like, you know, the girls, you know, are complaining about this itching, they're hot and their eczema, you know, it's just flaring up, you know. No, it was Jazz. Jazz complained about that and it flares up. And so I was going to say my director's name. And she was like, oh, she said, I understand, you know. She was like, so she can come in. Is my battery dying? Oh, let me hurry up. She was like, you know, she can come in or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, thank you. You know, she was like, yeah, after her 30 minutes, she come in, she'll have to extend to 15. I said, well, can she stay inside? I said, because I don't like her flaring up like that. And I don't want her in the hospital. Then I have to miss work. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. So the next day, the teacher take them outside. Jazz outside again. I thought I was supposed to be inside at the desk. The other kids get to sit at the desk with something going on while my child can't. The fuck? So I got mad. I'm like, why is Jazz not up here at the desk? She outside. So Jazz was outside and she had a flare up. So I came home. I'm complaining. I'm crying. I don't like that. My baby itching and stuff. Like, come on now. And so Big Dude was like, you know what? Jazz is old enough to watch her and Corey at home while you work. Like, he was like, come on now, babe. We got to make this work. Like, Jazz, she's mature. You know, get her phone. You know, she knows. Lay the law down. Tell her everything what to do. And I was like, but I will get in trouble. We'll go to jail. Like, something happened. You know, it just made my nerves really bad. Y'all have anxiety really, really bad and depression. I deal with that. And to know my kids at home and I'm at work and they trying to warm up something. Like, I didn't know. You know, it's just a normal mom thing, right? And he was like, no, it'll be okay. She can do it. I'm like, okay. So we let Jazz stay at home. Yeah, it was summertime when this happened. And so when Jazz started keeping Corey at home and things started flowing, things started doing good, then shoot, why I'm still working at the daycare then? CC, why was you still there? All them jobs out there making bread. Why are you still working at the daycare? And making $10 an hour. Why? When I come in working another job and helping my husband. And we sit up there struggling with bills. I'm still working at the daycare knowing that's not right. And I should have not done that. I'm telling you, I was complacent. I didn't, I was lazy, pure laziness. I should have left that job like, oh, well, shoot, since Jazz watching Korea. And then when school started, I already had it fixed up to who would take them to school and stuff. Yeah, y'all, like, that's messed up. That's messed up. Like, that's not right. That wasn't right. Even thinking about what I've done before, that wasn't right. And in life, and all that nagging, complaining, baby, we are rich. All of us rich. We all won the lottery. We're still able to talk on the phone and check on each other and talk to your parents or talk to your loved ones, your spouse, your kids. You are rich. And y'all, one day we were in this room. Yeah, we were in this room. And I was talking to the girl. I said, girls, I want to apologize to you about something. I was like, what, mama? I said, I felt as a parent, my kids, I would hear them be like, mom and dad was the best parents. My kids never said we were bad parents. We weren't. We were great parents. Only thing I regret as a mother, I did not sit on the floor and play with my kids and interact with my girls. I did not do that. Man, this shit eats me up to this day, man. It eats me up. And I know I need to pray and get over it. But it eats me up. And the reason why I didn't do it, I was lazy. And I dealt with kids all day. It's coming home dealing with your own kids. I didn't want to do that. I mean, I didn't mistreat them. I'm just saying, like, I didn't get in the floor and play with them and give them that time. See, that was richness right there. Sitting in the floor playing with them, that's rich. Y'all know I get to preaching, honey. I'm just being honest about my feelings. And I don't know why that's been rolling on me. It's been rolling on me. It's been, I just had. It's like, I could have done better. I failed. Take my L and move on. I could have, I shouldn't have, grow in life. Don't stay at a job making a little bit of money. Like now, my husband told me to this day in this house, he said, remember you used to always get mad at me and watch them reality shows and watch Housewives and stuff. But like, I want to be like them. I said, yeah. He said, you ever thought about what you're dealing with now with your back? God made it like that. I got pissed off when he said it. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I got pissed off when he said, I'm like, why would you say that to me? And me and Big Dude got talking about him for 3 days. He was trying to talk to me. I didn't want to talk to him because what he said to me. But then when I ran that back in my head, he's right. Sometimes you got to watch that tongue and be careful what you say, baby, because God will give it to you. He'll give it to you and show you. Because me want to do that housewife life and do all of that. I can do that now. I don't have to work the job. But I'm a go-getter. You get what I'm saying? So me wanting that lifestyle back then and how I used to nag and get mad about it and God giving it to me now, but look at my back. If I didn't have my back problem, guys, I wouldn't work from home. I would be a go-getter and get out there and make more money. You get what I'm saying? It's jobs out there to make more money than what I'm making now. But I can't because of my back. So I do what I can do, which is where I work at now. Now, I'm not saying I'm not happy. I'm not blessed. I am very blessed and thankful for the job that I have. Yes, because a lot of people, it's hard to find jobs working from home. I'm just saying be careful what you wish for. Because I stayed at home for 2 years when we first moved in this house because I had signed up for disability. And you sign up for disability, you cannot work. You get what I'm saying? So after they told me that the judge, we're in like a call because my lawyer was out of town. And she was like, well, you need to find a job like, working from home, something like that. They denied me, which I already kind of figured I was being denied because I'm young. So she told me to find a job working from home, yada, yada, yada. So, and I started my YouTube because I was depressed. I was in the bed. It's like I was going to the back. My kids grown. So it's like I was going to the bathroom, taking a shower, the house already clean. I'm in the bed, watching YouTube all the time. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I'm like, this is not what I want to do. So I was depressed a lot, y'all. I was so depressed. I wanted to hurt myself, unalive. I'm just being real. I feel worthless. I feel like, why? You get what I'm saying? I would plan out how I'm going to do it. I want my husband to fire me, not the kids. Like, y'all, I'm just being real. I'm being real. My mind was effed up. But, God changed it. He changed it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get up. My sister always told me, you need to start a YouTube channel. Because, Chris, you always doing stuff. You always out your personality. You need to start a YouTube channel. I was like, I don't know how to do that. I don't want to do that. And I had messaged, a cousin of mine. She was like, hey, I know this guy to get you started with YouTube. So he came over here. We paid him. He got me started. He did my intro, my outro, like all that. Like now I do my own. But he got me started on everything. And I just felt so good. It's like, I just got so happy, guys. Like, I'm like, I really love this. So first, I always did shopping. Like, I'm like, I love to shop. I want to do hauls, show them things, put them on. Guys, you go all the way back in my videos. I used to do shopping and everything back then. Same thing. But I did a vlog. I think my first video was a vlog and I started liking it. But then I started like looking at other people's videos and stuff like that. I mean, I'm just being real. And I started doing hauls, just doing the hauls. I didn't do the vlogging because there was a lot to put together because my husband used to edit my videos back then when my lazy ass should have been doing it. But I didn't want to learn it. I'm like, okay, I get the footage and you edit it for me. But now I edit my own videos. I learned how to do it. Just calm down. I do my own. But I'm just saying back then, it was like it'd be 4 years in January. Starting out, that's how we done it. And fast forward, I was just doing hauls. And then now, of course, I vlogged. And I'm like, so when I did my one-on-one with Ebony, she was like, I see your house is getting more traffic than your vlogs. So which one do you like to do? I said, I love my vlogs though. I said, I just like it. Like it's like my lifestyle. I'm just taking them with me. I just love it. She was like, well, focus on your vlog. She said, put your hauls in your vlog. You do the same thing, but merge it together. And I'm like, a good idea. So that's what I did. And I just started doing vlogs only. So I always been in the stores, looking around, out, doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's y'all, life, being rich is not about the money. It's about love. It's about waking up. It's about getting another chance in life to make it right. Y'all, I got another chance in life to make it right. So that's why I gotta tell myself, like, I'm up at 3 some in the morning crying the past 2 mornings and stuff. And just like, and me was like, what's wrong with him? Like, oh, nothing, baby. My nose running. But I was just crying, thinking about how I failed as a wife back then and how I treated him because things I wanted in life, but I could have done better and helped him. My husband used to fall asleep on the road, working 2 jobs. I had worked 1 job with him, guys. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna work with him at night at this cleaning job. So he got me hired or whatever. And I had to, what did I have to do? Like, what's that? Like that tea machine? You had to run it to get the grease out the cafeteria. But on the way to work, y'all, my husband fell asleep with me in the car. The car went, I said, babe. And he swerved over because he was tired from working 2 jobs. I was working 2 jobs all the time. You get what I'm saying? Like, our marriage was so bad with finances. We had to file bankruptcy because our credit was effed up. I was young and done with credit cards. So we had to file bankruptcy. We wanted to buy a house. And she was like, you're going to have to file bankruptcy because getting all these creditors off is a lot. I couldn't afford to pay the creditors plus paying bills. We only got $10 to last us for a week for gas. How am I pay them creditors? You get what I'm saying? We had to file bankruptcy. We had no other choice. If we wanted to, in the future, get our home that we want. So y'all, this is our first home that we've bought. We had to get it together. So yeah, my husband had filled out for the job that he has now. The job he have now is really, really hard to get out there. If you get out there, you're blessed. It's really, really hard. There's a couple of jobs around here that's like that. I was on my way to go out to eat with a friend of mine that used to be my best friend back then. And I was headed to go out to eat with her, brunch. My husband, I'll never forget. I was standing at the counter in the kitchen because I was using the bathroom, getting ready to go. And he called me. He said, baby, guess what? And I said, what? He said, I got an email asking me to accept the position at where he work at now. Are you serious? I said, okay. I said, so where he worked at, my brother-in-law worked there my brother-in-law that passed away, he had worked there, right? And also some kids in my room, their parents worked out there. So, they were engineers out there. And I said, yeah, my husband filled out for the position. I was like, okay, what's your husband's name? And I told him. So they was like, oh, okay. Because my brother-in-law told him, he said, somebody else put your name down. I think it was them. I think it was the parents put his name down as well. And they top dogs there, right? So, I was like, well, so I asked my sister. So I'm telling you this because I asked my sister. I was like, well, send me the email and I'm going to ask her because, my brother-in-law went through all the steps. So she knows if the email is true, what's going on. And she was like, yes, this is right. You got to accept the job. I was like, oh my God. I was so excited, y'all. I was like, our lives. I told the girls, I was like, yay. hey. I said, the job, your daddy took that test. They finally called him. He passed the test the first time. You have to take a test, and the test is really, really hard. And I said, he called me the first time he passed the test. When they opened up the hiring pool, my brother-in-law told him about it. So he did the test. He passed the test the first round. And I told the kids about it and stuff. And they was just like, oh my goodness, Mom, I had to explain to them everything. And you know what's sad? What's sad is I'm on my way to brunch to tell my friend. I told my best friend back then about it. She was like, oh, that's good. That's why we're not friends now. Not because of that situation, but friends are happy for you. Friends praise you. Friends clap for you. No matter what situation a friend is in, they should be happy for you. That's good. That was wrong. If a friend told me that, man, I'd be like, oh my God, I would be so excited. Y'all know how I am. Very, very dramatic, but I would be so excited. So ecstatic. Like, what? She was like, that's good. You know why? Because her husband didn't get the job. Well, he applied before. He didn't apply when Big Dude did, but he wasn't working out there. And she knows where my husband worked is a great, facility, is a great job. And she knew that it was life-changing for us. But let me tell you something. All of that I did, all that complaining, all that nagging, all that crying, all that my husband and I into. I used to get so mad at him. We used to get into it and be like, front door, back door, which one you want to get out of? It's over. Yeah, I used to do that ish. I used to get mad. My husband's not a confrontational person. Now, yes, he argued back like, stop yelling at me, stop yelling at me. And I'm sitting there yelling at him. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. You yelling at him. How you gonna get mad? You yelling at him. So of course he gonna yell at you back. Like, girl, I'm just saying, y'all. That's why I'm saying my mind been running because it's like dumb shit that I was doing. I shouldn't have been doing all that. Oh, thank God for change. Thank you, Lord, for change. And thank you, Lord, for a great man that worked those 2 jobs to provide for his family, because a lot of men would have not done that. And his wife being dumb, quitting jobs, could have done better, complacent, not doing right. But he still loved me. I was rich in love when I wanted to be rich in money, and judging other people's life, wanted to be like them and wanted mine to be like theirs. I'm sorry, God. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you for now. I'm rich. It's thankful for my home. Thankful for my home, but I'm rich in waking up. I'm rich from being able to keep going. I'm rich to have my cousins. That's why I'm rich. I'm rich in my children. I'm rich in still having my family, my parents, my siblings, my whole family, all of them. I'm rich in that. I know, like, y'all, see, you had to grow up, you had to mature. Yes, I did. But the hardness I was, y'all, I'm one of those. I'm a Virgo. You get what I'm saying? I did wrong, and I can admit my wrong. I can admit my wrong how I did. And my husband still loved me. He did. And we used to take, so we had like $20 left. I'm like, okay, we had $20. So I want to take the kids somewhere. So Subway would have those, our sister would be like, y'all, Subway have their $5 sub. So I would get a sub. He would get a sub, and we would split the 6-inch sub. Yeah, I wanted more than a 6-inch because your girl big bag. I was big back then. I wanted more food, but we made it work. So I'm like, well, what can we do? It can be cheap. We can take the kids. So we went to the park because, that's free. You get your food and go to the park. Or whatever, we'll go and feed the ducks. We found things that were cheap that our kids could do because we didn't have it like that. And our kids never complained, guys. They never complained. And Christmas, we came through the best way we could. We went and got loans so our kids can have a great Christmas. That's not good. Then we struggle to pay the damn loan bill every month. I'm just saying, dumb decisions, right? Struggle to pay the loan bill. And then I used to have a neon back then, right? Y'all, I don't care. I'm just telling it all. I don't give a damn. I'm just telling it all. Shit. I'm just telling it all, ain't I? Damn. I don't care. It's real life. It's my life. It's the life of CC. Is what happened with me. I don't know. This story might help somebody that's going through something or doing the same thing I've done I don't know. But I don't care. I'm just going to keep it real and raw. I don't care. But yeah, I had a neon back then. And we were like, my husband didn't get paid. So the date it was due, we were behind. So he told her, he was like, okay, we went 30 days behind. But he was like, when I get off from work, he said, I'm going to come bring the money. So the manager at First Franklin, she was like, No, I had a knock at the door. He told her he was going to pay the bill that Friday when he got paid. I had a knock at the door and she was like, we're coming to get the car. I was like, but my husband get off from work. He got to go cash his check. He's going to pay it. And she was like, is that a glare on me? And she was like, we're coming to get the car. And I went off on her. You about to get my car? Are you serious? I went out to what she called my husband and she went ahead and let us keep the car. Like he was like, I'm on my way. I'm finna cash my check, on my way to bring you the money to you. But I'm like, you're not even, I could stay if they were closing the next day. She just been an ish and found out behind the scenes. Somebody told me the end of the month they close out and their bonus consists of that. So that's why she knocked on the door because she wanted that money that, because I worked in a loan company. So I know the back end of it. So it was effing up her bonus. It was effing up her bonus and she wanted her money to make sure her money, right? She get her bonus right. It was the end of the month. You work in loans company, you'll know. Like I said, I work with it. I know. And so now I understood after I worked in it. Long story short, she didn't take my card, but I went out for her. I cussed her out. I did. She was at my doorstep. I cussed her out. I called her bitch. Fuck. I'm saying, oh, sorry, y'all. I called her everything. And my husband, she had called him and told him that I'm not allowed at their store anymore. So I got abandoned. I couldn't go to her store anymore because I cussed her out in mag. She was about to take my car. I was wrong for that. Oh yeah, I was wrong. Because if I would have made my bills on time, that shouldn't have happened, But it was just hard, then I'm like, it's hard working a lot. And then like thinking back how I was complaining about working when it's hard. I didn't have to work daycare all those years. It's hard working with small kids. Baby, I was just lazy and gaining weight and gaining weight and gaining weight. Because out here these days, I'm not saying social media, like do social media. No, people have small kids and still work good jobs. So I made that as an excuse. You get what I'm saying? I could have got my lazy ass up and helped my husband. And then you sit here complaining about you want this, you want that. Okay, he doing the best he can. He working 2 jobs. So what are you doing? You're not growing. You're staying complacent. You just like you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Why? And that's why when I hear people now complain, but you're not fixing it. What are you going to do to fix it? Tell me. I'm listening. Oh, okay. I really hope you fix it. What are you going to do? Because I did that. And don't be like me. And now I regret that ish. You get what I'm saying? Now I regret that. And now I'm limited on what I can do because my back. I have spondylosis, osteoarthritis, and degenerative disc. Like I said, I'm very thankful for my job. I love my job. Being honest, I really, really do. But I could be out there making more money, but I can't because my situation. But if you don't have a situation, get out there, baby. Get out there. If you're dealing with a financial problem, baby, go be a go-getter. Go get the money. Go get the money. You know how many people out here with small children that still got a good job making that money? But back then, I didn't do that. I made an excuse and say, dang hair, making a little bit of money, not helping my husband. But I can't turn back the hands of time. If I can go into a time machine, I would. My husband and I, we were going to get a divorce. It was just a lot. It was a lot. Like I said, finances will break up a marriage. And he really tried. He trying to get sleep. I didn't want him to sleep in because it's like I wanted him to sleep in, but I wanted to have that time with him. It was just God. Whew, it was, y'all, let me get some water. It was a lot. Thinking back, like, y'all. I'm sorry if this vlog all over the place, but the girl been up the past couple of mornings, and I'm like, I have to talk to my cousin. I just got to pour out how I feel. I'm not going to lie, y'all, I feel a little better. I really do. I don't know if I'll be up in the morning, mind running. And I know if I told my husband, he wake up this morning like, babe, I love you and thank you. And I tell like, thank you back then for working for your family. Thank you back then for working 2 jobs. And my husband used to be upset. He'd be like, baby, everybody got all these good jobs. I'm applying, He's the kind of person, he don't like change. And I don't like change either. So when the job he works at now had their hiring pool open, I told him to apply for it. And he told me to this day, he was like, babe, I wouldn't apply it if you didn't tell me. He said, I would have stayed where I'm at because I don't like change. He worked that job for a long time and they didn't like make him higher in the company. They would put people over him. He would be upset, and then one job, the second job he worked, his hands would like cramp up and swell up really bad. And I just felt so bad because I couldn't work then. I had the tumor then, but he did whatever he could to keep a roof over our head. He did. And I'm not saying y'all I nagged all the time, but I did complain a lot. I did. And thinking now I was rich back then. Because you know what, babe? I was rich that God made a way. He made a way out of no way and turned our midnights into days. And he brightened that light at the end of the tunnel. God said it's our turn. Now, when my husband got the email, he says, it's your turn. God said it's your turn. God said it's your turn. And, you know, when God said it's your turn, ain't no turning back. You locked it, ain't no switching up. So we filed bankruptcy. So our, what's it called? Like the mortgage lady, whatever, she told us like when she pulled our credit and stuff, she's like, okay, this one you'll be able to buy a house. You'll be able to look for a home. So she told us, run it back. March, we could start looking for a house. May. She told us May. And it was 2021. We closed on this house September the 3rd, 2021. Yeah. And she told us, you know, May you can close, but May, and that's another story for another day. It was bad. Like, it was just a lot going on that year. I had to I left my job, a good job. So I did end up, after I had the tumor surgery, guys, you know, the kids are older. I did end up working a great job. Family member was in HR and she hired me on the spot. After my checkup, I started being a go-getter. So after my checkup from my tumor being removed and after I healed, I called her. She's like, okay, I'm gonna send you the email, take the test. I passed the test. And they had, you know, did the drug test and all that, and they hired me. So I had to leave that job. Now, my husband's at the job he's working at now. But the reason why I had to leave that job because, y'all, my back, it got so bad. It was getting bad anyway. But it got so bad to the point I feel like crawling to the car. My husband's like, you need to file disability. So, of course, I had to quit working. I had carpal tunnel surgery in both hands. I dropped the drill at work. And it was like, and a big drill. And I was missing days. And my supervisor told me, he was like, you know, just bring a doctor's excuse, blah, blah, blah. But these jobs, they don't give a F. I brought the doctor's excuse. Apparently, he wasn't putting them in. So they came to me and told me I can miss one more. I have to miss, can't get it out. If I miss one more day, I'm fired. I'm like, I have a doctor's appointment coming up. Like, it's just hard with doctor's appointments because some jobs don't care. They don't understand. You know, some do. So I'm like, you know what? I'm working over all these days. It was just a lot. And then, like I said, my husband worked a job he works at now. So of course, I was okay with, you know, quitting. I was okay with quitting. So we still live in the townhouse then. And so April, what was that? March, I left that job. March the 8th of 2021. I left that job and I had my other carpal tunnel surgery. And then I had filed for disability. So I was like, okay, we can look for a house in May. But then we took a little longer. We lost my brother-in-law in April. And then in May, on Mother's Day, it all started with Jazz. She was having bad headaches. We were at my mother-in-law's house and they stayed at home. Her headache was so bad. I'm thinking just a migraine. My sister was like, no, sis, we need to take her to the hospital. Of course, the hospital treats you just a migraine. Fast forward, my daughter had fluid on her brain. Jazz had fluid on her brain. That's another story for another day. We had to deal with that. That was a lot. Fast forward, I told my husband, like, we need a break. We've been going through a lot and then grieving, and it was just a lot. And, you know, and my sister and it was just a lot. It's a lot. See, it's a lot of sadness, you know, and then dealing with a lot of stuff with Jazz, you know, and my sister dealt with the grieving of her husband and she still was worried about my daughter. You know, it was just a lot, y'all. And then, you know, losing her husband and her kids, losing her dad and Father's Day in June. Whew, it was a lot of feelings. Like me, I think about other people and what they're going through and it started making me sad, bringing me down. Like, you know, because that's my love. You know, if I love you, I care about you. And so my husband was like, we need to go to Jacksonville. So we went to Jacksonville, Florida, where my sister lives. He's like, we need a break. We need to get away. So we went there in July and we were looking for homes. We put an offer on one home, but we got bid out. So my husband, we sat down, and I'm going to close out this video, guys. As soon as he sat down, he said, baby, see this house on sale? And back then, the interest rate was 3%. Praise God. It's higher now. And I was like, oh, my good. And I have a list. And I still got that list in my notes, guys. I still have that list in my notes. And I sent my realtor everything I want in a house. Everything. Let me tell you about how God said it's your turn. We're going to close out this video like this. Let me tell you when God says it's your turn. Everything I want in a house, I sent him everything I want in a house. Everything I want, right? God, so when I looked at the pictures, I was swiping over there and I was like, oh my goodness, a double sink, a this, a that, a private fence, like everything I had on my list, guys, God gave it to me plus more. Shut the door and open it back up to your new home. God gave it to us plus more. Everything on that list. Y'all, I gotta go through the list. Like, look how much stuff I have. I will be here for days. I'm not going to do that. But everything I put in the home, like, I want like a double sink. I want this. I want that. Everything I want in the home, God gave us that plus more. Because I did not want stairs. So God gave us 4 bedrooms without stairs. You get what I'm saying? And he was like, you need to, I said, I'm going to put an offer in right now. Because my sister was the person. I asked her, I said, can you be the one to go look at the houses if we, need somebody? She was like, yeah. Because houses was getting going that fast, guys, 3% interest rate. So fast forward, he was like, he couldn't meet up with her, the dates, and she, her schedule as a nurse, her rotating schedule, it wouldn't work out. She was trying. It was just hard for her. And I was like, that's fine. We could come back. And my husband called me in the room because we was there to enjoy my sister, her husband, her daughter, and my nephew and my niece, nephews and my niece. Girl, I can't talk. Let me get some more water, girl. Mouth like cotton. And Big Dude looked at me and he said, you need to calm down. He said, you're going to talk to the woman. She said she's going till we get back from out of town. He said, you need to calm down. He said, if it's for us, God will give it to us. We came here to visit your sister and her family and to get away from all of this. And you keep talking about the house. You done called the lady. You done took up time. We're on our way to get some food. And I'm just taking up time doing all this. Here's how you need to calm down. We go back home. If it's for us, God will give it to us. I'm like, you're right. Because that's wrong. I'm not going to ruin this trip trying to, that's wrong. I'm here to enjoy them. We did a, getaway. He was right, y'all. He was right, And when I, calmed down and my husband's like, he's my security blanket. My security blanket. He be pissing me off sometimes. But he's still going to be my security blanket. Rockabye, baby. Rockabye, big dude. Rockabye, big dude. And so I calmed down. We had a good time with my sister and her family. Y'all, we had the best time ever. Oh, I miss my sister and her family. It's time to go. So we used to go to Jacksonville every year, and we skipped a year. We skipped 2 years. No, 1 year. We used to go every year. But y'all, we had so much fun. And when we touched back down to Alabama, bye-bye. The house sign was up. We ride. As soon as suitcase in the car, as soon as we touched back to Alabama, we ride by this house. It was still up for sale. I called my realtor. I said, set up a day, want to look at it. He said, okay, what about this evening? Cool with me? Say less. Came and looked at it. I want to offer now. How they had it set up, it was very basic. It wasn't a lot. That's her style. That's her do you. And then I seen a picture on the thing and I said, I know that girl. I said, she looked familiar. Like I seen her before. Well, her best friend, Sarah, I had her son in my class. So when I told her, and I also messaged Sarah, and I had told her, because I had her phone number, because I used to keep her son while she would do date night with her husband. And she used to pay me extra cash on the side, because, you make no money working daycare. And her son loved me, and she didn't trust nobody but me. And I had called her and she was like, oh my God, let me call her and tell her. I'm like, ooh, little brownie points. I didn't do this. I didn't know that then, but I'm just saying, I was like, little brownie points. And yeah, I think that they accepted the offer. Yeah, we had to do a, appraisal and all that, whatever. So fast forward, so we had closed on the house. So yeah, that's what we had to do, y'all, of batteries going dead, to handle all that. So yeah, guys, y'all just want to, come in here and just talk to you guys. I'm so proud of myself. I didn't cry. I felt all the emotion. I went to probably my ass was crying earlier, shit. My brain out of tears, hell. It's been crying for the past 2 months. Just thinking, 2 months. Girl, 2 days, hell. Just been thinking how I could have done better in life, and I felt like a failure. But y'all, we are rich. We are rich. We're rich in love. I'm rich to have y'all. Y'all rich to have me. We rich. We woke up. We rich. So if you're going through things in life and you can do better, y'all do better. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. Go be a go-getter. Stop complaining. Why complain? Do something about it. Change what you don't like. Because that's what I had to do. I had to learn that I did not change. I effed up a lot. So hopefully what I tell you guys can help you guys. Okay, guys, I love you so much. This battery's about to go dead. It gave me a little signal. And yeah, I'll make sure I close out the video before it hangs up on you guys. But CC loves you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know I'm dropping videos out like crazy, but I got so much footage. Y'all, my cousins and my family, you're going to come with me everywhere I go. Well, not everywhere, but most of the time everywhere. Because I love you guys. All right, guys, we rock, we rock, we rock, and please don't judge me. And if you do, I still love you. Bye.
Look on me.
up for 2 whole days, thinking what I did to keep you going.